Hi, Kevin from Darby Training Systems. Here's another quick sequence you can do with your clients for energy system work, or it can be used as a finisher. It's inspired by a gentleman by the name of Javorek. He was really the first person to talk about using dumbbell complexes as conditioning in the general preparation phase. It's excellent. I'm going to show you a simple sequence. The main takeaway I hope you get is going to be the speed and control that I use throughout this. And when you have your clients do these complexes, you're not writing off the technique or form. It can be very controlled, very specific, coached very well, yet still elicit a good strength response as well as training the energy system. I will run through a couple of sequences here at the speed and tempo you probably want to use with your clients to ensure that they're using proper technique if qualified to do these exercises. I'm going to use a relatively light weight. These are 25-pound dumbbells. And I'm going to turn myself to the side so you can see my technique as I do this. First repetition, Romanian deadlift. From here, I simply pop the bells up to my shoulder. I drop down into a squat and drive through with an overhead push press. Dropping down into a bent over row position, 1, 2 rows. From here, popping the bells back up with my shoulders, dropping, driving through with a head and side position. From here, stepping back into a lunge, stepping back into a lunge, and then a change of levels, jumping out, full push-up, feet back together, standing up. Repeat the same sequence. Romanian deadlift. Pop the dells on my shoulder, full squat, drive through, bend over, 1, 2 rows, bells back on the shoulders, head and side position, reverse lunge, push up, and repeat. You can do that sequence 5 times each set. You can time it and use a 1-to-1 ratio or a 1-to-0.5 ratio. Meaning, if it takes you 2 minutes, you can rest 2 minutes and do the next set. Or as you become better conditioned, if it takes 2 minutes to do a set, you rest half the time, 1 minute, and repeat. 3 to 5 times, or as many times as you can in a 10-minute sequence. This requires active coaching on your part. You need to be changing positions to ensure that your client's being effective and efficient with each of these movements. Remember, these can be very beneficial sequences for addressing multiple qualities, but it still requires you to be actively coaching your client.